How are you? How
I'm
are
really
you?
good. How about you?
Very good. Thanks for asking. I'm so happy to see you here one more time. It makes me feel very happy. And especially today, that is an amazing day and an amazing Saturday, full of expectation. So let me ask you a question. I have a question for you. All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
let me ask you a question. All right. Here the question is, can you tell me what did we talk about in our previous lesson?
In our previous lesson, we talked about some mind over matter activities. Then we talk about clauses of expressing purpose, and finally, we talk about homonyms.
Harmonies, that's right. And also I gave you a homework. The homework was to tell, especially the homework was to tell me about 10 new words for you or 10 homonym words. All right. So did you manage to find these words?
Actually, I have sent you before yesterday.
Okay, amazing. So here I can see. Let me see. Okay. So I'm currently looking at it. Give me just 1 second. Would you be able to read them for me?
Okay. Here I have write about 10, no, exactly. Okay. The first the first one is change and chance. Um,
Okay.
yet change is like it's as the same meaning as the opportunity,
That's right.
and chance we have that is anthem. Yeah.
That is correct. Any
Now
other?
okay. The next is sight. SITE and site. SIGHT. The first one, site, is the place or location,
That's right.
and the next site is vision. Yeah.
Vision. That's right. That is correct. What you can see. Sight. So let me see.
Uh-huh.
So is there any other one? Can you tell
Yes.
me two more?
Okay. The next is whole and whole. The first one is it's like a space, no, a hollow space in the surface of something.
That's right.
And the next one is well, it's like it's the same as all.
Completely. As all. All right.
Yes.
That is correct. The last one?
And uh, okay, the last one is new and new.
Oh, past tense.
KNE. Yes, past tense. New is the past tense of the word know,
That's right.
and the next one is new is the thing that like it's never exists before.
That is correct. So now let's start with our new lesson.
Okay.
Let me show you. Here we have a new lesson.
Oh,
Can you see it well?
well, yes.
Today we're going to be working with lesson 4F, speaking at the doctors. All right. As you know, every time we go to the doctor's office, it's because we go there is because we have the majority of cases. It may be because of a medical situation, maybe a health condition or something is affecting us. And in order for us to know what we have or what is going to be the potential solution, all right, we need to go to our doctor's office. All right.
All right.
It's kind of like the doctors is the mechanic for human people.
I understand.
Pretty much. This is gonna be a good comparison. It's a good comparison. All right.
Yes.
A
Yes.
doctor is kind of like a mechanic of human people. So let me just tell you, I have a question for you. So can you tell me when was the last time you were talking to your doctor or you went to a doctor's office? Can you tell me your
Well,
story? How was it like? What was it like?
uh, let me see. I remember the last time I visited my doctor office. It's about I don't remember, about 1 or 2 years ago.
1 or 2 years ago. Are you the kind of person who likes to go to doctors?
No.
Me neither. Me neither.
Yes.
I don't like going to the
I,
doctors. That's why I
yeah.
try to be healthy.
Yes. Yeah. I try to be healthy too, and as the result, I haven't been I haven't I haven't had any problems since 2 years ago.
Okay, amazing. That sounds very good. So listen to this. Now we are going to listen to this conversation. All right.
Okay.
So here there is a conversation between the doctor and a patient, And let's see what's happened. All right. We are going to complete the dialogue. Look at here. We are going to complete the dialogue with the doctor's questions and then listen and check. The first thing we are going to do is to listen. All right. To be able to complete this. So listen carefully, and then we go ahead with the rest. After that, we are going to role play the conversation as if you and I are the doctors and patients.
Okay.
Give me a second. Let's run. Is it okay here? Okay, listen carefully.
Lesson 4F. Exercise 1.
1 second.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
Well, I've got a problem with my eye.
Oh, yes, I can see that. When did it start?
3 or 4 days ago.
I see. Is it painful?
Yes, it's very sore. It hurts when I blink.
Let me have a look at it. Yes, the eyelid is very swollen. Have you put any drops in it?
Yes, I got some eye drops from the chemist's, but they didn't do anything.
I think you need antibiotics. You've got an eye infection. Are you allergic to penicillin?
No, I'm not. I've taken it before.
Okay. I'm going to prescribe some eye drops as well.
Good, thank you.
Have you had any other symptoms?
No, I haven't. I've been feeling fine.
Good. Now, I think you should come back next week. I want to make sure it's getting better. And you must call immediately if it gets worse.
Okay, amazing.
Okay.
Amazing. So look at that. So we now we are going to complete the exercise with the phrases obviously we have there, and then after that we are going to role play the conversation. So we are going to be pretending to be doctors and patients. All right.
Okay.
So let's do it first. I'm going to start with the reading, and then we'll do the other rest. The rest of it. I'm sorry. Good morning. What can I do for you? Well, I've got a problem with my eyes. Oh yes, I can see that.
When did it start?
Okay, I think we can do this right now. All right. So we are not gonna work double. Okay, so would you like to be the doctors or the patient?
I think I will be the doctor.
Okay, because I also remember you want to become a doctor. That's gonna be fine. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Good morning. What can I do for you?
Well, I've got a problem with my eye.
Oh, yes, I can see that. When did it start?
3 or 4 days ago.
I see. Is it painful?
Yes, it's very sore. It hurts. When I blink, when I blink.
Let me have a look at it. Yes, The eyelid is very swollen. Have you put any drops in it?
Okay, that's mine. That's mine. Yes, I got some eye drops from the chemist, but they didn't do anything.
I think you need antibiotics. You got an eye infection. Are you allergic to penicillin?
Oh, no, I'm not. I've taken it before.
Okay, I'm going to prescribe some eye drops as well.
Good. Thank you.
Have you had any other symptoms?
No, I haven't. I've been feeling fine.
Good. Now I think you should come back next week. I want to make sure it's getting better. And you must call immediately if it gets worse.
Wow, did you feel as a real doctor? Did you feel as a doctor in real life? Sounds good. Amazing. So great job, we. So keep it up. So let's continue now with the rest of it. Okay. Let's jump up to exercise number 2. So look at that. So I think we can match this. Look at this. Now we are going to complete the sentences with the words below. And then I want you to underline 2 symptoms that are in the dialogue in exercise number 1.
Okay.
So there we have these symptoms, all right? Can you read them?
Okay. Blocked up, dizzy, itchy,
Right.
rash,
Okay.
sore,
Sure.
stiff, swollen, temperature.
Temperature, that's right. So now I want you to use them to complete this blanks, all right? This exercise. Number 1, if a part of your body is
It's swollen.
swollen, it has got bigger. It has got bigger. All right, if you are
Blocked up,
dizzy,
dizzy. Okay.
you feel as if you might fall over. Okay.
Okay.
Number 3, it's a part of your body if
This one is blocked up.
it's a part of your body if you it's a part of your body. If a part of your body is, I'm sorry, if a part of your body is
I think it's blocked up.
stiff. See if you can move easily. You can't move easily. All right, number 4. If you've got a temperature.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well, as if you are next to me. Okay, if you got a temperature, your body is hotter. It's hotter than usual.
Okay.
All right, if a part of your body is
If a part of your body is itchy.
itchy, you want to scratch it. All right, so if you've got a
Blocked up nose.
blocked up nose, all right, blocked up nose, you can't breathe through it. All right. Number 7, if you've got
You got a rash.
An area of the skin is red. Number 8, if. Okay. If part of your body is
sore.
okay. Is sore, that part hurts. Well done, we. So now let's continue, all right? So listen to 4 patients. So then after that, I want you to match the patients with symptoms. Each person has got 2 different symptoms. So we are going to write patients 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm afraid because of the nature of this exercise, you will need to take time to listen carefully the symptoms that they are going to mention in the audio.
Okay.
Then I will suggest you to write it so you can have the correct information. All right.
Okay.
So here we go. Listen carefully.
Lesson 4F. Exercise 3.
Okay.
1.
Hello, come in. What brings you here today?
I'm not very well.
I see. What are your symptoms exactly?
I feel hot and shivery.
Let me take your temperature. Yes, you've got a temperature. It's quite high. Have you got a headache?
Yes, I have.
What about a stiff neck?
No, my neck's fine.
Have you noticed a rash anywhere on your skin?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'm sure it's just a normal virus. You need to drink lots of water. If I were you, I wouldn't worry about food until you're better. Just
you.
eat when you're hungry.
Okay, so I don't need any medicine.
No, just rest. And, as I say, plenty of water.
Thanks, Doctor.
2.
Come in. Hello. How can I help you?
Well, I had an accident yesterday. I fell out of a tree.
Oh, really? How far did you fall?
Probably 2 meters, but I banged my head.
Right. And have you been having any symptoms?
I've had a bad headache all day today, and I'm feeling a bit sick too.
I think you've got concussion. How did you get here?
On my bike.
I don't think you should cycle home. Can somebody pick you up?
Yes, my dad.
Okay.
Is it serious?
Probably not, but if your symptoms get worse, call the hospital. It's very important to be careful about head injuries.
Okay. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Okay.
3.
Hello, come in. How can I help?
I've got an upset stomach.
How long have you had it?
Just a couple of days.
Any other symptoms? Headache? Fever?
No, just my stomach. I feel sick, too.
Can you remember eating anything unusual? Anything that tasted bad?
I had some chicken at my uncle's house at a barbecue. It wasn't really cooked. It was still pink in the middle, but I had to eat it.
Well, that's probably what caused it. It's very important to cook meat properly.
Can you give me anything to make me feel better?
Oh, I don't think you need to take anything. Drink plenty of water. Don't worry about eating anything yet.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
And you must take extra care washing your hands.
Okay, I'll do that.
Anything else I can help you with?
Yes, is there a toilet here?
Yes. First door on your right.
Thanks, bye.
Okay, let me
4.
see here.
Good morning.
Number 4.
How can I help you?
Oh, hello, Doctor. I'm feeling really bad. I've got an upset stomach.
Okay.
Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that. Sit down and
Okay.
I'll take a look at you.
It started about a week ago. I had a really bad headache for 2 days.
Did you take anything for it?
Yes, just ordinary painkillers.
Let me take your temperature. 38.9. Yes, you've got a temperature.
Really? Is it very high?
Don't worry, it's just a virus, I'm sure. Have you had any other symptoms?
No, not really.
The best thing would be to stay at home for a few days.
But I'm really busy at work. Can't you just give me some antibiotics?
No, you don't need antibiotics. Try to rest as much as possible. You'll get better soon.
Okay. Thanks, Doctor.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think that this audio was very satisfactory, all right, because it has a lot of real life information and scenarios that happens in real life. We can see these things happening everywhere, anytime, at any given moment. And that's why I consider that's very important for you, because you told me and you expressed to me before that you have the motivation to becoming a doctor. Am I correct?
Yes.
So let's see. Okay, number one, what's happened? Can you tell me the two symptoms you could find with the first patient with the number one?
Yeah, he had a headache and he had high temperature.
That is correct. And what about the next patient?
The next patient have a headache and she feels sick.
Okay, and what about the next one, the third one?
The third one has an upset stomach and he also feels sick.
Okay, the third one has an upset stomach, which means that he was feeling back to his, he was feeling sick to his stomach. And what else? He was feeling sick, right?
Yes,
In
he feels
general.
sick.
Number four.
Number four, this one has an upset stomach and high temperature.
Okay, that is right. That you are totally correct. Okay, so now that we already finished with this part of the exercise, let's talk about this learn this box. All right. So let's see here. Let's see some examples, some things that are very important to consider in English language. We can use these expressions to give advice. For example, we have here, I really think you should. We also have, I don't think you should. So here's some expressions we can use, right, in the context of the conversation, especially related to this topic. So can you read for me these examples? We?
Okay. Okay, I think I will give you an example because I don't see the example here.
Oh, you're not able to see them?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me reshare my screen to you. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay, look at there. Okay, look at there.
Okay.
So there we have the example. We can use these expressions to give an advice. In the particular case that you want to provide with an advice to somebody else while talking in a conversation, so you can use phrases like that. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
So for example, you can say, well, I really think you should, or I don't think you should, any kind of suggestions or advice you want to provide or give to somebody else. So there we have some more. Can you read them for me?
Okay. If I were you, I would or I wouldn't. And
If
try
I were
not
you,
to.
I would, or maybe I wouldn't. That's fine.
Yes. Next one is try to or try not to.
Try not to. That's right. Try not to stay there for so long. Try not to be late at home. At least today because you have things to do. You got my points, right?
Yes.
So you can continue.
Okay. The next one is in your position. I would or I wouldn't. And the next is you need to.
Okay.
It's very important to or not to. You must or you mustn't. The best thing would be to, and you really ought to. The final one is it would be a good idea not to.
Okay. So if I tell you to give me some if I tell you to give me some examples, okay?
Yeah.
So can you give me like a real life example, or can you give me an example with using these phrases right now?
Okay.
For example, I really think you should.
Yeah, I really think you should drink plenty of water when you get hot.
Okay.
And next, I will give more. Um, if I were you, I wouldn't eat that. No, sorry, I will start again. If I were you, I wouldn't eat that raw meat.
Okay.
Okay, the next is okay. You mustn't go out when you got high temperature.
Okay.
I don't think you should eat too much chocolate.
Too much chocolate. Okay. What about this one? In your position?
In your position, I could go home immediately.
Okay. In your position, I wouldn't do it immediately. Give me a second.
Okay. Wait.
Okay, let's continue. All right. So let me see. Reading. So now, as we already read the information of the Learn This box, okay, which of these expressions do you think are used for strong advices?
I'm sure that is you must or you mustn't.
You must or you mustn't. So maybe you are doing something that is not correct, or you were trying to, or you need to do something that you are being obligated to do that. So
yeah,
then we use must. You must or you mustn't. That's right. Well done. Can you give me 2 examples?
2 examples of you must and you mustn't, right?
You must or you mustn't.
Okay.
Spoken English.
Okay. You must follow the rules of our school.
You must follow the rules of our school. That's right. Something else?
Wait. You mustn't go out at night.
You mustn't go out
At night.
at night. All right. So well done. Let's continue. Okay. So listen and repeat the phrases, copying the intonation. So right now we'll be dealing with intonation, tone of voice. So now we're going to practice this part. Listen carefully, all right? Because I really want you to repeat it same way as you listen here in this audio.
Lesson 4F, Exercise 5.
I really think you should.
I don't think you should.
Okay.
If I were you, I would.
Okay.
If I were you, I wouldn't.
Try not to.
Do you think it's gonna be a lot, like one by one, to follow them, or do you want to repeat them one by one?
I will follow that.
Okay. You will follow the track.
In your position, I would.
Okay.
In your
In your
I
position,
would.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
You
Your
need to.
position, I would. You need.
It's very important not to.
It's very important
must.
not to. You must.
You mustn't.
You mustn't.
The best thing would be to.
The best thing
You
would be
really
to-
ought to.
So what if you copy the, you're repeating it, but I will encourage you to copy the intonation, like, you know what I'm saying? Actually, like, in your position, like, you try just to imitate, all right? Try to do it this way. Let me see how well you do it. So I want to see a transformation of your speech. Let me see here. Listen carefully.
Exercise 5.
You can turn up the intonation.
I really think you should.
Right?
Okay, I really
I don't think you should.
I don't think you
If I
should.
were you, I would.
If I were you,
If I were
would.
you, I wouldn't.
If I were you, I would
Try not to.
try not to.
In your position, I would.
In your position,
In
I
your
would.
position, I wouldn't.
In your position,
You
I would.
need to.
You need to.
It's very important not to.
It's very important.
You
not
must.
to. You must.
You mustn't.
You mustn't.
The best thing would be to.
The best thing.
You
would
really
be to-
ought to.
You really ought.
It would be a good idea to.
It would be a good idea to.
Okay.
Be a good idea to. Okay.
I think it's a bit better. So now that you already copied the intonation of these characters talking in the audio, so the ones that were talking in the audio file, we'll proceed to exercise number 6. So we are going to write the doctor's advice using suitable expressions from the Learn This box. There may be more than one correct answer. So look at this. So do you still remember the phrases?
Sorry, I don't remember.
Okay, no problem. So look at there. So referring to the phrases on the Learn This box. For example, I really think you should. I don't think you should. If I were you, I would or I wouldn't. Try not to. In your position, I would or I wouldn't. You need to, and things in all of these phrases. I'm gonna give you 1 minute, all right? Or maybe 30 seconds. I'm gonna give you 1 minute. See the phrases very well, see them very well, and then I'm gonna ask you in the next exercise. Understood?
Okay.
Fantastic. Look at them. Meanwhile, let me take some water because I'm afraid that it was very sweet. Meanwhile, keep reading it well. Have some concentration. Look at it well. And then we're gonna use it in the next exercise, all right?
All right.
Good. Okay, wait. I imagine you read all then. So now let's go backwards. Look at the example number one. If you need to drink lots of water. So let's see number two.
Uh, okay. Okay. I think I need to listen to the audio in exercise 3 again.
Okay, no problem. Listen carefully. Listen carefully.
Lesson 4F. Exercise 3. 1.
Hello, come in. What brings you here today?
I'm not very well.
I see. What are your symptoms exactly?
I feel hot and shivery.
Let me take your temperature. Yes, you've got a temperature. It's quite high. Have you got a headache?
Yes, I have.
What about a stiff neck?
No, my neck's fine.
Have you noticed a rash anywhere on your skin?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'm sure it's just a normal virus. You need to drink lots of water. If I were you, I wouldn't worry about food until you're better. Just eat when you're hungry.
Okay, so I don't need any medicine.
No, just rest. And, as I say, plenty of water.
Thanks, Doctor.
2.
Come in. Hello. How can I help you?
Well, I had an accident yesterday. I fell out of a tree.
Oh, really? How far did you fall?
Probably 2 meters, but I banged my head.
Right. And have you been having any symptoms?
I've had a bad headache all day today, and I'm feeling a bit sick too.
I think you've got concussion. How did you get here?
On my bike.
I don't think you should cycle home. Can somebody pick you up?
Yes, my dad. Is it serious?
Probably not, but if your symptoms get worse, call the hospital. It's very important to be careful about head injuries.
Okay. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Okay.
3.
Hello, come in. How can I help?
I've got an upset stomach.
How long have you had it?
Just a couple of days.
Any other symptoms? Headache? Fever?
No, just my stomach. I feel sick too.
Can you remember eating anything unusual? Anything that tasted bad?
I had some chicken at my uncle's house at a barbecue. It wasn't really cooked. It was still pink in the middle, but I had to eat it.
Well, that's probably what caused it. It's very important to cook meat properly.
Can you give me anything to make me feel better?
Oh, I don't think you need to take anything. Drink plenty of water. Don't worry about eating anything yet.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
And you must take extra care washing your hands.
Okay, I'll do that.
Anything else I can help you with?
Yes, is there a toilet here?
Yes. First door on your right.
Thanks, bye.
Okay.
4.
Number 4.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Oh, hello, Doctor. I'm feeling really bad. I've got an upset stomach.
Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that. Sit down and I'll take a look at you.
It started about a week ago. I had a really bad headache for 2 days.
Did you take anything for it?
Yes, just ordinary painkillers.
Let me take your temperature. 38.9. Yes, you've got a temperature.
Really? Is it very high?
Don't worry, it's just a virus, I'm sure. Have you had any other symptoms?
No, not really.
The best thing would be to stay at home for a few days.
But I'm really busy at work. Can't you just give me some antibiotics?
No, you don't need antibiotics. Try to rest as much as possible. You'll get better soon.
Okay. Thanks, Doctor.
Okay, amazing. I think you managed to listen. You listen well. To listen well. I'm sorry. So let me see. Wait.
Okay. If I were you, I wouldn't worry about food until you're better.
If I were you, okay, I wouldn't worry about food until you get better. In fact, it's gonna be if I were you, I wouldn't. Okay, I wouldn't. That's fine. Good job. Cycle home.
I don't think you should cycle home.
Okay, I don't think you should cycle home. All right.
All right.
Or you mustn't, can also be. All right. So let me give me a second. Let me go backwards. Okay. So number 4, be careful about head injuries.
You need to be careful, or it's very important to be careful about your head injury.
That's right. You need to be careful about head injuries, or it's very important. That's right. You can use them both. Number 5, to cook meat properly.
You need to cook meat properly, or it's very important to cook meat properly.
Okay, number 6, take extra care washing your hands.
You must take care and washing your hands.
Okay, number 7, to stay at home for a few days.
The best thing would be to stay at home for a few days. No.
Okay.
That is number 8. Number 7 is I think you should stay home for a few days.
Okay, number 8, rest as much as possible.
The best thing would be to rest as much as possible.
Okay, no problem. I think that's gonna be fine. You did it very well. Look at there. So for the next class, as you know, we are a bit out of time. For the next class, we are gonna do the following way. Look at this. So I want you to do the exercise number 8. Okay, I'm gonna share to you this dialogue. Okay, I want you to act out we are going to act out the following dialogue using your own ideas. All right, in regards of phrases for an exercise number 7, you can use expression for the learn this box, which I'm gonna share to you. Look at this. So I'm gonna share the learn this box. All right, so I'm gonna do this. Follow.
Yes. Can you send me exercise number 8 to the please?
I'm also going to send you the learn this box first, because obviously you're going to use these phrases.
All right.
And that is going to be pretty much your resources.
Okay.
There you got the learn this box.
I think I need some minutes to send to me.
The exercise, look at that. The exercise number 8. Okay. Did you see it?
Okay, I see it now.
Amazing. You have the tools to work. So you have the learn this box. From there, you can get some phrases. And in addition to that, you have the dialogue there that you'll pretty much modify with your information. So you're gonna do it however you want it, try to do it well, and I'm sure that you're gonna be doing an amazing job.
Okay.
We thank you so much. In order to finish, can you tell me in 30 seconds, what did we talk about today in this beautiful class?
Yeah, today in our class we talk about doctors and we learn small vocabulary of some symptoms. Moreover, we learn about how to give advice, and finally, like we talk, no, we listen to some real cases in real life at the doctor office.
Cases in real life that may happen in a doctor's office. All right. So we thank you so much, and I wish you a fantastic rest of the evening. Have a good night, and see you in our next class. Goodbye.
Yes, see you later. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.